Hi friends, in the last two lessons we were discussing about lookup series, that is lookup function and VLOOKUP. We know that one of the arguments in VLOOKUP is column index number. To find out the column index number in a large database with more number of columns will be very difficult and it is prone to error. So we have a match function which will return the column index number. In this lesson, we are going to discuss how match functions can be included with VLOOKUP function to get the column index number and make the VLOOKUP very easier to use. And also today we will discuss how VLOOKUP can be used to have a approximate match. Last lesson, when we discussed the VLOOKUP, one of the arguments in it is column index number. So instead of finding the column, typing the column index number directly, we use the mixed reference to find out the column index number for making the function, that is the formula, dynamic. So that it was discussed in last video. So there is another function which will return the column index number. So and it can be used inside the VLOOKUP function, that is we are going to discuss today. So okay, so I just introduce the match function. It's equal to match function match. So first one, lookup value. Suppose this is a lookup value, we have to find out the column index of physics S in this array. So the comma, then lookup array. Lookup array is this one. So this is the lookup array, and okay, then again put the comma, and another one is exact match. So approximate match have two options, so we'll discuss it later. So we now use the exact match. For exact match it is false or 0. So we have told in VLOOKUP also there is an approximate match and exact match function, just plus enter. So we got the 3 is the column index. This is 1 2 3. For physics it is 3. So this can be used in VLOOKUP to get the column index number. So let us see how we can use it. So let us see how we can combine VLOOKUP and match function with the relative, mixed and absolute references. So okay, is equal to VLOOKUP, then lookup value. Lookup value is this inventory invoice ID. Okay, then here we have to use a mixed reference in order to avoid coming reference errors or not value not found errors, etc. So that is, for that F4 is first, this is absolute reference. Then again, so we have to log the column ID, because while dragging this column value should not change, but row value can be changed. So now I is logged. It is explained in the previous lesson and lesson number 3. Okay, then comma, then table array. So this is a table, so we have to select this the table array. Then here also we have to use absolute reference. For that press F4, or in laptop sometimes with the function key. Then again we give a comma here, then column index number. So in order to find out the column index number, suppose we are using large database, it is better to have column index number to be to get it. We use match function. So match. So match is typed. Then match also have lookup value. Match lookup value is, suppose we are going to find out the column index number of the product column. So we click here. Here also we have to log, because while dragging down this row should not change. So here we use mixed reference, then log the row number. So this one will not change, because if the one changes, it will relatively it becomes row number 2. So we have to fix it here. And column we can change also, because while we have to drag to the right hand side. So okay, so for better understanding you must watch the lesson 3 and the previous lesson. Okay, then we put the comma, then lookup array. Here also we have to see, where is the lookup array? Lookup array is, this is a lookup array. So we have to get the column index number of this array, where we are using the lookup value as product. So here also we have to lock it. We lock it. Okay, now this is absolute reference, lookup array. Okay, then comma. In match function there are different type of less than, greater than, and exact match. Here we are using the exact match because the product is the column heading. So we use 0 here. Other matches we will discuss when it is needed. So then we have to put comma, then again we give the comma here, then in the lookup value. So now lookup we are in match function completed after closing the bracket. So true for approximate match, here exact match, so we are using 0. We discussed it in the last lesson. Then okay, and we just use lookup function only here, so easily we can drag it here. So it's okay, then drag to the right hand side, so finished. Otherwise we have to type lookup here, we have to type lookup here. So for achieving this, what we have done is we used relative reference, mixed reference, and absolute reference. So a knowledge about this is very important in Excel, so that is why we have explained it in the beginning itself in lesson number 3. Here we can use the formatting, uh, that is center and accounting format we are used for a readability. Okay, in this way we can easily, so only here we typed here, that is advantage, and dragged to get. So when it is a very large database, it is very easy. Otherwise we have to, suppose you are typing the column index number manually, you have to use it, VLOOKUP here, use VLOOKUP here and here. Let us see another example, that is here we have to find the unit price of this product. Actually here for getting the unique of this, there are more than once this laptop, mouse and etc comes in the invoice. So as earlier we use unique function here, so unique, then unique function, select here, then press enter, so we got this. Now we are using lookup here as other. So bear in mind that this laptop comes more than once here, that is why we are used unique function. So VLOOKUP, when encounter the first value of laptop, it will return the first value in that row. Suppose laptop we are used another price here, this unit price will be different. So bear in mind that VLOOKUP normally used for when the lookup value is unique in that column. So here we are sure that in all these invoice we use the same price for all the products. So let us see lookup. VLOOKUP. Here lookup value is selected from here. Here also we have to use the mixed reference, that is when we dragging. So here we are not going to drag, still we use the practice. So what we have to use, lock the column, then comma, table array, that is very important. Table array, what is a table array? In VLOOKUP we have to select the lookup value should be in the first column of the table array. So we have to select this only, not from this. Here this is the lookup array, should be the first column. So this is the table array and we have to use the absolute reference. So it is locked here, you can see. Then again comma, column index number. So what we do, column index number, we use match function. So match function again lookup value. Lookup value is here the price, unit price is a lookup value. So we click here. So it is very important that again while dragging downward, row number should not change. So we use mixed reference, that is row is locked here, $sign before row number 8. So we can give comma. So again lookup array. Here it is very important that we have to get the column index number. So lookup array start from here, not from here, because in the table array this is this one. So we have to start from where table array starts. So this is the lookup array for match function. Again we have to lock. So F4. So this is locked. After locking you can put the comma. So then match function, here is exact match, 0 bracket close, comma. Here also you have to exact match, so 0 again, bracket close. Okay, we got the price. Then we can double click here. So we got the unit price for all. Bear in mind that VLOOKUP, while using the VLOOKUP, it should be noted that the first column should be unique in values. Otherwise there may be error. Here laptop is repeated here. So but the price, unit price for in all the inventory invoice is same, so we can use this. Here this is the selection for array, not the entire. The first column using VLOOKUP, we explained in the rules to be noted while using VLOOKUP. Please watch the previous lesson also. While using the match function, the column heading should be continuous, that is with the table array. And suppose we want the columns of selected columns, date, product, total, and it is not continuous. So we can use VLOOKUP in another way. Let us see how it is equal to VLOOKUP, then lookup value is here, then comma, while putting the comma, table array we have to select here this entire table because the first column is invoice ID. So here we have to absolute reference by pressing F4, then column index number we can give all the three, that is date is the column index is 2, then product column index is 4, and the last one total is column index 7. So how can we give? So we can use braces, that is give it as an array, that is brace, that is first 2, that is for date, then comma, then again product is column 4, then comma and 7, and close the braces. So this is, we used this in sorting also, this type of array as the sorting order, then comma, again 0 for exact match, close the bracket and press enter. So now what happens here, this comes. So sometimes it will be in the number, that is you have to convert this into date format when it is a number, just like this. Suppose sometimes it will be if it is in the general format, it will be a number. So then we have to select it and convert into short date. Click here. So in this way, maybe then you have to drag it, and it will be available in all other also. You can see here is the formula, and we can see this in the formula bar. Suppose you are clicking here or here, then you go, the formula bar is not highlighted, that is it is in the disabled format. So because the values here we have given column index number as an array, that is why in this form. So in this way we can avoid using match function to obtain such a result using VLOOKUP. Let us see how VLOOKUP works in approximate match. So here we type VLOOKUP, then tab pressed. So it is lookup value, that is the total sales, for which we have to find out the commission rate and put the comma. Then table array is this one, we select it, but it should be made into absolute reference. So F4 is plus pressed, then we have to put the comma, then column index number, here only 2 columns, commission rate falls on column 2, so type 2, then again put the comma, then it is approximate match. Approximate match is the default. So in the last in just now we have found out the exact match. For exact match we have to type 0. If it is approximate match, either we can type 1 or we can do nothing. So it is as default, that is approximate match is taken. So just to press the enter key. So it is 0.04, that is a commission rate, that is 4%. It can be brought into percentage format, then click here, then click on the percentage. So 4.00, that can be, the 0 can be reduced by clicking here. So in this way we can find the commission, right? Then double click here, we can get the commissions of all other values. So after that is VLOOKUP find out the lowest threshold value. So that is, if less than 2 lakhs, it will only 2% will be displayed up to the 2 lakhs. So when it becomes 2 lakhs, it will display 4% commission. That is, from here we can easily find out the commission amount on total sales. That is, just to use a formula, is equal to, then total sales is clicked, then into, that is asterisk, then this commission rate, press enter. So okay, since it is formatted already, total sale is formatted, that is why it is copied like this. So double click, then if you want to display something, you can use if clause, if function for displaying anything here, that we explained in earlier videos. Okay, we finished the today's lesson. So that means when approximate match or something, that is when the data is very big or there are more columns, we can use, just like this, we can use the match function along with VLOOKUP, or it is only 2 column, we can directly type 2. Okay, thank you very much. We finished or wind up the class for today. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye.